pick and roll, okay?
Pick and roll.
We all understand, most people understand what pick and roll is, but the pick and roll is probably the #1 play in basketball. Maybe in the NBA, the #1 play used may be the pick and roll, okay? Why do you think people use the pick and roll play, Kimbrough?
So basically, one man frees another man up.
Okay, but why? Let me ask somebody else. Why do you think that the NBA uses the pick and roll?
Simple.
It's simple. What do you think, Josh? Because it works.
I knew that.
Works,
I didn't say
and
that.
it works at NBA level. That's why they use it.
I would've
Okay.
said it's effective.
So let me get. I want to teach just a couple fundamentals about pick and roll. So let me have Jameer and Kevin out here, real quick. Give them a ball. Give me a ball. Okay. Jameer's got the ball. Kevin's guarding him. Okay. And Jameer, why don't you come over here?
Yeah, watch his knees.
So we can demonstrate it a little bit. Even though the basket's right here, we're going to pretend the basket's here, just so that we can demonstrate this, okay? So the pick and roll, Kevin is guarding him, okay? So be straight up like the basket's right behind you. Okay, so he's guarding him. I'm coming to screen. So there's a couple principles with the pick and roll. All right? #1, this is what you're going to teach people. This is what a lot of kids and even everybody makes a mistake, is that if I'm the screener, right? And let's say, let's have somebody come out, Breeze come out and guard me, okay? So Breeze is guarding me. What happens a lot of times on the pick and roll is that what I do is I come up like this and I set the screen like this. What do you think's wrong with setting the screen like that? Lindsay, you know?
Because he can see
He
it.
can see me, okay? So if he's a halfway decent player and I go like this, what's Kevin gonna do when he dribbles this way? He's either gonna step in front or just step around me really quick because he sees me coming. So the very first thing that you wanna do in the pick and roll is you wanna do some sort of diversion or some sort of, something to not make it so easy. So maybe I go like this, Jameer has the ball, I go like this, okay, and then all of a sudden I'm coming back where Kevin cannot see me, okay? And I can set a much better screen like that, okay? So the first step is in the pick and roll is a diversion. You can do a diversion in a lot of ways. Like if we're both running up the court, okay, and Jameer has the ball, maybe I run by Jameer and then I come back and I can set that screen. Okay, secondly, on the screen and roll is we always want to set the screen and roll on his butt side, okay? And the reason why is because the action that we want is this. So we're gonna run through this real quick. Okay, Jameer goes, he goes, and now stop. You're guarding me, remember? Okay. So Breeze is guarding me. Let's just go back up on top. We can see it. All right, so I come in, I'm going to set the screen. I come back up and freeze, okay? The reason why I want to set the screen on his butt is because right now, Kevin, if I set the screen correctly, Kevin is out of the play, okay? And me and Jameer, if we go in slow motion, it's 2 on 1 person, okay? So Breeze has to choose, okay, who's she gonna guard, all right? So if she chooses me because he thinks he's gonna pass, Jameer scores. If she chooses him because he has the ball, Jameer can pass it to me and I can score. Kevin is now chasing, he's behind, and if he wants to try to block a shot or something, he's probably gonna foul, okay? So that principle is that we wanna set the screen on his butts, what I call like his butt side, okay? We don't wanna set it up top because if I set it here, all right, and he comes under, and now I try to roll, we're still being guarded, okay? We want Kevin, we want this defender to always be on outside here, okay? All right? Second thing is that, let's see. So we're gonna go to the screen. We're gonna set the screen there. Second thing is this. Me, and this is what you gotta teach these young people do you have to roll, okay? So after I set this screen, I go here. I cannot stay here, okay? Because Kevin's just gonna go like this. Now he's in front of me and we didn't do anything, okay? As soon as I set this screen, all right, come up to set the screen. I've got to now roll, which means I gotta take a big step like this, and I gotta get out in front with my hand out, all right? what will happen with most of the young people is they go to set the screen and they go like this. They go like that, and they end up in the same spot. So they have to set the screen, and they gotta pivot and take a big step so that they get out in front, and so they're able to get a pass. Okay? Let me see. So we got to roll. Okay. Okay. Third principle, or I don't know what number one, but the next principle is this: if what will happen sometimes is once I set the screen here, this defender will jump out and jump around, okay? They'll go what's called under the screen. All right, let's show them this real quick. So I come up, Kevin can't see me, but I get here and then all of a sudden he's here, okay? When that happens, two things. One is if Jameer's a good shooter, he can shoot. But the other thing is that what we teach is that we always set another screen on the opposite side, okay? So let's try it. He's up here. Okay, he's being guarded. I come and set the screen. Kevin goes under the screen. Under. Okay. So then I'm going to come back and I'm just going to set another screen. And even if Kevin goes under again, if he goes under again, Jameer is by that time probably at the free throw line, so he's close enough where he, even if he's not a great shooter, he can get a good shot. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. One more thing is that the way people defend the pick and roll is that they defend it two ways. One is I set the screen, and then Kevin tries to stay with Jameer. Breeze stays with me, and now, like I said, Jameer's open. The second way that teams defend the pick and roll is they switch, okay? So coaches teach their teams to do this. They say, whenever there's a pick and roll, we always switch, okay? That way that doesn't happen to them. So that way I set the screen, now Breeze goes here and Kevin guards me, okay? And the way that we kind of defeat that is we do what's called slipping the screen, okay? So I'm gonna set the screen, you're gonna guard Jameer. Okay, when I set the screen, Kevin's gonna guard me. And that is this, where I come up and I set the screen, but I almost make you set the screen, I just go like this, okay? That's called slipping the screen, okay? So I give a fake, because I know that that's how they're guarding me, and then I just go right to the basket and I'm wide open, okay? So that's pretty much, any questions on that? Okay, so, do we record that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, good. You can